Exposure to what? Exposure to feedback. So what is feedback? Feedback is information. So once you receive feedback, let's say you go and experience something, you need to go and do some self-analysis and ask yourself, okay, how do I experience more of this, or how do I not experience this again? Like if you fuck up, you should do some introspection and some feedback analysis on why is it that you did what you did and how do you not repeat it? Most people are in feedback loops of negativity. They don't know how to exit them because they don't stop and analyze the feedback. So the loops that they're in, they're stuck. So what you need to do is position yourself like a stoic outside of your thoughts, your emotions, position yourself out there, observe what is taking place and ask yourself, how do you correct it and how do you improve it? The scientific method is the method that I utilize as a basic framework for determining whether something is going to be useful for me or not. The scientific method is very simple. You know, you go from observation to analysis, to thesis, to hypothesis, to testing, to observing, and then to, if you have to, iterate. And then you continue until you find truth. Science is the pursuit of truth, right? So what you need to do is have a pattern as to how you think, a model of thinking that lets you filter truth. If I ask you right now, how do you filter a thought, whether it's true or not? Do you have a process of thought that you go through? Most people don't, but you can develop one very quickly. That's why most people fall prey to propaganda. They can't. That's why when you tell people, hey, you know, COVID was obvious. It was a scam. Well, how did you know? Well, the patterns were there. You just did not have the wherewithal to observe them, but they were there. I'm not alone. Hundreds of millions of people observed the same thing that I observed, but you didn't. Why? And this is the pattern recognition that determines whether you have the ability to freely think or not. And these molds, these filters, are going to help you determine whether you have the ability to find truth or whether you're going to be stuck in some matrix feedback loop that somebody's told you about.